U.S. Labor Department figures show inflation got worse last month, with prices averaging 8.2% higher than a year ago. Democrats and Republicans are reacting differently to the information. Alex Cameron has a closer look from our News on 6 Washington bureau.
Well, now less than a month away from midterm elections that will determine who controls the agenda here for the next 2 years. Each side is trying to spin the latest numbers in a way that will help the most or hurt the least.
Overall, inflation was 2% over the last 3 months. That's down from 11% over the prior 3 months. That's progress.
But what President Biden calls progress, Republicans call further proof the nation needs new leadership. The policies of this administration continue to fuel inflation, tweeted Congresswoman Stephanie Bice. The American people need relief, not more failed policies in Democrat-controlled Washington. And from Senator Langford, inflation has been under control for 40 years until Biden took office and Dems started spending and cutting off U.S. energy supply. But domestic fossil fuel production, after a slight decline in 2020, has been steadily increasing since and is on track to hit an all-time high next year. The president and Democrats say the pandemic and Russia's invasion of Ukraine are to blame for inflation and argue they've put the country in as strong a position as could be expected under the circumstances.
We've created nearly 700,000 manufacturing jobs just in the last 19 months. Businesses are investing here in America at record rates.
But the bottom line is inflation remains stubbornly high, despite 5 interest rate hikes by the Fed so far this year. Even the price index for less volatile consumer goods, so-called core inflation, has hit a 40-year high.
And it really does mean that even as supply issues start to get worked out, we are looking at the service side of the economy accelerating when it comes to inflation.
The next release of the Consumer Price Index will be November 10th, 2 days after Election Day. In our Washington bureau, I'm Oklahoma's own Alex Cameron.